We'd been waiting all day for it, and finally, yes, the Raiders have released their practice squad, a list of guys that are coming over or at least staying with the team, and you cannot be more excited about it. So we're going to jump into this thing. Not going to waste any time because you guys, like us, have probably been waiting all day. So that's a close-up of my face, and there is the list of the practice squad. So first off, David Agoa, the guy who had a sack against the Rams. Good to see he's back. Honestly, again, a lot of the guys that you expect to make the practice squad, they did. But guys like Drake Thomas, who were a casualty of thinking you could get quality players on the practice squad, yeah, it is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Matthew Butler, the D-tackle, former fifth-round pick out of Tennessee, the Volunteers. He did make the practice squad as well. I think it's good that they're keeping him in the mix, even just after the fact that they traded away Neil Farrell Jr., the former fourth-round pick in the 2022 NFL Draft. But it's good to see Butler sticking around here. He does provide you a little bit more in the pass rush side of things. Hopefully he puts it together and continues to stick with the team. McClendon Curtis, between him and Drake Thomas, I felt like him and Drake Thomas both deserved to be in the fold, be in the mix, at least as getting roster spots. But hey, you keep one of them around, yes, Drake Thomas went to the Seahawks earlier today, but you keep Curtis in the fold. Cole Fotheringham caught like 50 billion passes against the 49ers in the first preseason game. Good to see him stick around. Going to be a good blocker and also show that he can do a little something in the pass game as well. Jaden Grant, the safety, sticks around. Good. I think he's a guy that, quite honestly, he can give you a lot of depth in terms of the safety position as well as the cornerback position. And I think that this is a good move for the Raiders, keeping a guy in the secondary that's young, but that is going to know the plays. And maybe they could call him up at certain points as well. Tyler Hall, the corner. It was between him and Sam Webb that I think were the most shocking that did not make the roster, other than guys like Drake Thomas. But Tyler Hall is back with the Raiders on the practice squad. They could elevate him as well. I could see it happening, especially with such a young cornerback group that the Raiders do have. Kawi Maugai, the linebacker, basically. I think he is going to be a guy that's not only just a camp body, or a body to have during the season and all that, but I think he's going to bring the Raiders a guy that, is not afraid to hit, can be okay in coverage, and at the very least can be in the practice squad and give you looks that you really need to see. Sincere McCormick, the running back, I felt like he wasn't that bad in the preseason. Damian Williams was cut, but I mean, Sincere McCormick in between Damian Williams as well, I feel like McCormick probably did the most, even though Damian Williams looked pretty good. Netani Moody, the guard, that honestly, this entire Raiders second and third team offensive line played really well. So Moody finding himself on the practice squad. Little shocked that teams like the Vikings didn't take a flyer on him, but it is what it is. Isaac Rochelle, the defensive end, defensive tackle, whatever you want him to play, showed out against the 49ers, but it is what it is there. At least he sticks around with the Raiders, and he's going to still be in the building. Devin Doss, the wide receiver coming over from the Patriots. Yes, another Patriot coming over for the Raiders here, but overall, I do think it's good to have at least a couple of guys that are going to be in the fold. John Samuel Schenker, the tight end, more depth here. Between him and Cole Fotheringham, I do not know what the dealio is going to be between the tight ends. Austin Hooper and Michael Mayer are going to be the guys, but we'll see how this whole thing pans out. Sam Webb, also back with the team again, was a little bit of a shocking cut, as he, to me, did really impress a lot and felt like he should have stuck around, but it is what it is there. And then Antoine Wesley, the former Arizona Cardinal, coming over. And quite honestly, 2 years ago when the Cardinals made the playoffs, he was a big-time weapon. Caught, 18 passes, 209 yards, and 3 touchdowns. He's a big body, 6'4", 200 pounds, and I think he's going to give you and fill that void of what Cam Sims was supposed to bring to this particular roster. So, hey, good to see that the Raiders got Wesley there, got him on the practice squad. I think he could be a guy that you want to keep an eye out for during the regular season. But that's it. That is the Raiders practice squad thus far. Let us know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe down below, all that wonderful stuff. But at the end of the day, let us know what you guys think about the Las Vegas Raiders announcing their additions to the practice squad.